Can I make £150,000 today? Definitely not. On our way to a viewing of a property that I'm currently in the middle of purchasing, in the conveyancing process. I was just heading down there with an investor, and as we're on our way, I received a call from the agent to say that the vendor forgot that they had booked it in, meaning they had left to gone to work and they can't come back, which is super annoying because we're in southwest London, like deep in Fulham, for this project. So, and my investor has come all the way from Luton down to London to get this, for us to do this day, and now it's ruined. It's kind of ruined the whole day, and hopefully it doesn't ruin the vibe, because I hate when this happens to other people. Not so much when it happens to myself, because I know these things happen in property all the time. Like, it's just, you're just dealing with people, isn't it? But for my investor, I didn't really want that, but he's a cool guy, so I will explain everything to him. We needed to catch up anyway, so we'll see how where the rest of the day takes us. You can see for this particular project, what we're looking to do is go into the loft. So I like to mitigate my risk as much as possible. We're still in conveyancing, and I've put in planning to turn it from a 1-bed to a 3-bedroom with a roof terrace. And now we're not looking to complete the purchase until our planning has come in, just to mitigate our risk, so we're not waiting around. And as soon as we complete, we can essentially start the work. Last thing you want to be doing is paying for a bridge and being told that you can't even do any work.
Me and AT cut from a different cloth, no nonsense but no violence. Keep my circle smooth so I know the man I can call when in a crisis. Seen some fishy behaviour recently, I know what your type is. We weren't cool before, but you see revenue, don't come back and try it. I made this beat and I wrote these bars in roughly around 1 hour. You man ain't close to hour.
Now I am back on site, so I just met up with a plumber. He's not my plumber, it's Aaron's plumber, that I'm looking to use to do my first fixing on this. This project, the stress is starting to kick in. Well, not even necessarily the stress. Everything is just lacking a bit of tempo at the minute this week. I was hoping to be at a stage where my first fixes would have been complete. We've got first fix electrics that's being done at the moment, that's gonna get completed today, and first fix plumbing. Plumber let us down, and then all the other quotes I got was just ridiculously high for no reason. I'm not too sure. That's one thing I hate. I think sometimes people just assume I'm a novice and they quote me ridiculous quotes that don't make any sense. So I'm having to slightly project manage this stage before I hand it over. I think what I'm gonna do is get the first fixes done, first fix plumbing, electrics, insulation, and then have it boarded up. And then I will probably give it across for the contractor to complete the rest of the work. Now, I'm gonna take you guys through this flat quickly, because I realized on the last video, I wasn't able to show you guys exactly how it's going to work out. Well, I did briefly, but I'll show you, and how we're utilizing every inch of this space, which is very important when you have a flat conversion, whatever you wanna call it, going on. Now, coming up here, this is where the entrance to the flat is going to be, and we are going to be opening our door like this. So it's going to be opening like this, and then we're going to have the switch here for the lights, corridors, and then we have this side here, which is going to be used as a study, sort of desk area, and it was essentially meant to be just used for storage. But then when we looked at it and we saw that this space was actually a lot bigger than what we thought it was going to be, it's best that we try and utilize it in some sort of living space. So what we made sure, we located our Velux window here so that we have more head height. So you can see here, we're gonna be able to benefit from full head height here. And then here we're gonna put like a desk there, work from home area, something like that, which will be quite cool. Now, I will try not to get in everyone's way, but this is going to be a sliding door. We decided to use this pocket door to utilize the space as much as possible, because if we open up into the bedroom, it might get a bit too difficult. Yeah, just might get a bit too difficult. Now, what we're trying to do is put the shower tray in this corner here, fit it in this corner because that's where we have the most head height in the shower room, and then essentially we'll be able to use that space there for the washing machine. So the washing machine is going to go into that eave space there, and we're going to have a door there where we can access the washing machine from the outside. Now again, that is space that you can't really utilize, however you can utilize it for storage space, and we're making it functional by putting the washing machine in there so we're not missing out and using full living space for storage space. So that's the bathroom in there. Good size room. I think it's around like 4 square meters. Now come in here, opening up this door onto this side here. If I open it onto my right, you can see really good big size bedroom, which I'm happy with. And they are, as you can see, first fixes going away. This is going to have the bed in that right hand corner, and then we're going to have plug socket there, and we're actually going for electric rads on this area, literally to minimize pipe work as well, especially with the joist running in all different directions. You've got the joist below and then you've got the joist on top, so I just thought it might just be easier to go for the electric rads just for the build, to be fair. No other reason rather than just the build will just be a lot easier, smoother and quicker. Now walking here, I don't think none of these stud walls are up actually. They weren't up yet. So now all the stud walls are up. You'll be able to see what's going to in this room. So this is going to be the open plan kitchen area. So we're going to be having an L shape here, which is going to come up here and then return in that corner, and it's going to go across here, and we're going to have under unit lights for the cupboard, and then we're going to have a single pendant in the middle as well. Initially we was going to place the skylight in the middle and have spotlights all the way around, but I think I prefer to go for the pendant light, and I thought it would also help with the EPC rating, because when you're putting loads of holes in it, it can sometimes deter your EPC values and your sound testing and things like that. So I just thought, if I want to mitigate all my risks as much as possible, let me just go for the single pendant light in the middle. And then of course, the skylight is on top of the living space here, and the TV is gonna be up here. So it'd be good to be able to take you guys through this journey of a full-on project as I'm being consistent on YouTube. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe so that I can be consistent, because I'm not in the best of moods as soon as I've come on site, because I just expected that stud work to have been completed by now. I was told it was completed and I've come on and it hasn't been completed, which has annoyed me quite a lot. Call me when you finish recording. How does he know I'm shooting a video? So that's their boss. So when I came on, I sent a long message to the boss saying like, you need to bring more guys here because you said this would be done, it's not done. And the things that you said have been completed, hasn't been completed. And if you want to get paid and I want to get this done, we need to move along because it's holding me back. And it's just annoying because when you are doing your first fixes and all the stud work isn't up, it's harder to even instruct them because they don't know exactly where things are going. So even when I was doing the first fixes for the electrics, it was like, where's the switch gonna go? Where's this gonna go? Where's this gonna go? So yeah, not too happy, but it is what it is. So what to do when things aren't going your way? It's two things. You either eat or sleep. I like to always go for the latter, just take a nap and then wake up and restructure and devise a plan to make sure that we stay on top of. So I think that's my main thing I'm going to do. So right now I'm just going to head to Aldi, go do my food shop. Once I do my food shop, well, not even a full-on food shop, I just need to buy rice. I'm in my meal prep error again, because I kept on missing out meals because I wasn't bothered to cook. And best believe I'm a chef, and I think I've said this before on this channel, like I am a chef, but I just, when things, so much is going on, you just forget to eat, and my eating pattern isn't at its best, so I need to stay consistent. So to stay on top of that, I gave a big shout to my mum and I said, Mum, please can I get a stew for the week? And she cooked me 2 big, basically boxes of stew, to be fair, like in these big containers. That's going to last me the week. So now all I need to do is just buy rice. And I'm not a fussy eater. I can eat the same thing every single day. I think I got used to it, especially when I was like bulking back in the day. So now I know I've got a big stew. I can just eat rice and stew for the rest of the week. Sometimes switch it up, sometimes have a bit of pasta and stuff. Valdez, what's your go-to everyday dish?
Chicken for sure, and it's like between rice, pasta and potatoes, like mostly rice nowadays.
Yeah, mine's probably pasta, to be fair. Do you know what's so funny? I was having this whole conversation with my friends on Sunday because they're on a carb diet, and I was trying to tell them we was having not even an argument, a debate as to whether carb diets are actually worth it. And I was saying that I didn't think it was worth it for me. They made some good points. I just didn't think taking out carbs was gonna do what it needs to do. I'd rather just increase my intake of like protein or something like that, rather than decrease my intake of carbs, because I exert a lot of energy and calories every day because I'm so active, I'm always about, and we underestimate how much. What is that? Is that Hellstones? What is that? Yeah, it's Hellstones. And we underestimate how much brain power our brain needs. So let's go do that, and we're gonna link up with Mark later on. Mark said that he's gonna come down and give us a visit, which should be good. And then, yeah, that'll be the rest of the day. And just go back and have a big complaint with my builders, put them back in check. I think it's sometimes when you're being too nice to them, that's what it is. I get too nice. I'm just too much of a nice person. Just now, and it always comes back to bite me, because I know he's relaxed, thinking, yeah, Ethan's all cool with it. But really and truly, you've only got one carpenter. Yeah, you got one carpenter, and then you got 2 roofers. But you know I need all this stud work internally done, because I'm gonna get like a valuation / inspections done soon. So why have you still only got one carpenter inside trying to do the stud work, and he hasn't finished? People used to diss, I used to diss this, but this is actually, I like it now. I used to diss it. I used to always say, nah, I'm only buying Tilda, because Tilda was like my go-to rice. But when you open up your eyes and you stop being so closed-minded, you realize there's a more to life, you know. There's a lot more to life. A lot more to life. Grocery shopping's like a chore to me. I hate doing it. Like, I hate doing it. I think when I get married, like, it's the last thing I'm gonna be doing is going to Tesco, Aldi, M&S. Like, I hate it here, man.
Serious guy.
He's a serious guy. Look at him, Brandon. Brandon there. Oh. Brandon there, and at the back. Micro property, get to know.
Imagine.
I guess it helps on viewings as well.
I literally just I came back from a viewing just now.
Yeah.
I've come from a viewing just now, and she was asking about that, and I was like, yeah, I've started to post a little bit.
Yeah.
And then showed her the Avon video.
Yeah.
And she was like, oh, like, serious guy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. I want here to waste your time.
You haven't seen this building before.
But I haven't seen this at all.
This is the whole flat.
It's not as small as I was expecting.
Huh?
It's not as small as I was expecting.
It's not as small.
It's bigger than I was expecting.
Oh, it's bigger than you was expecting. Oh, I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah. What's the floor plan? Floor area?
So it was initially 37, but I think it's finishing around like 41.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, I know.
That's fine.
But I think it was just, I'm so used to flats where it's just all high ceilings and everything's
No, but come
just...
on, this is like a loft flat, isn't it? Even if you were down at, what was Alex's? Like low 30s?
His is mid 30s, I think. But I would have thought maybe 35, probably 34.
And I would have thought that's like decently comfortable.
Really? Wow.
It depends
You lot
how
are
low-
real Londoners.
Nah, it depends
That's
how
a
low
real
your ceilings-
Londoner.
It depends how low your ceilings are, but
Now, let me take you through it, and I'm going to be asking for your opinion for a lot of things as well. Now, this is going to be the entrance to it, so you need these AOV lights.
is your entrance not going to be done now?
I'd love for it to be down there, right? What I might do is put 2 entrances, because basically,
Oh, okay.
for building regs, your entrance is meant to be like your landing's meant to be a certain size, and I won't be able to get the clearance for the entrance there and here, if that makes sense.
Building breaking then.
Yeah, or what I might do is like have a proxy entrance where it's still doored off, where it still has a door, but this is the actual entrance into the flat, because I would like for all of this, but this is still communal because this is meant to be like an AOV. Which one? Yeah. Oh, the bathroom.
Oh, is that a bathroom?
Yeah. So
That's a big bathroom.
it's big.
This
Yeah.
is
Like
comfy.
I'm so happy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna be looking for your opinion for everything.
Wait, where's the washing machine?
The washing machine. So the washing machine's gonna go actually inside.
Okay, that's what I was about to say.
So it's gonna go inside, and this is just gonna be a door where you can just
Yeah, that makes sense because that's good space.
yeah, use the washing machine in there as well. Our problem here that we're facing at the moment, which is our biggest challenge, is getting this shower tray in. Well, we're gonna go in that corner,
There's a steel.
but it's just, yeah, we're figuring it out, but we'll figure it out. But we're trying to, yeah, basically, it's like 760, right? But I need 800, so 4 centimeters.
Wait, 760 there to there?
Yeah, that's what it is now, but I need 800 for the shower tray.
Why?
800 shower tray.
Just get a 760 shower tray.
See,
Just get a 760 shower tray, but get a long one. Because you've got a lot of space in there.
oh, so you're
So
saying like
instead of like a square one,
what square one? Yeah.
yeah, get a rectangular one.
See, this is why you need other developers on your project site. When it's just you all the time, oh, this bathroom's nearly enough the same size, or well,
I
this
think
is bigger.
This might be.
Nah, it's not. It's not. It's not.
Forget about the
The walk-in.
yeah. There's like
Yeah.
a walk-in square there. If you forget about that one, then I think this might be bigger. This might be bigger.
I see what you mean, though. I do see what you mean. I've ordered all my stuff, but I'll return it if it'll make it more functional.
But if it works better. Wait, what have you gone for? 800?
Yeah, I've got it. I've got the shower tray there, to be fair.
It's a big bathroom.
Yeah,
What
but-
we're gonna do in the middle.
So now you know. But yeah, it's got decent space. So this is the bathroom. Yeah, thing will go on this side here, and then
Survive.
coming through here.
A pocket door's expensive.
Pardon? Is it?
Expensive.
Yes, you know. My main thing was functionality, because I've been fearing the size. I've just been as functional as I possibly can be with every single inch.
Is this
It's gonna stay open.
Okay.
So it's gonna be like, because I want it to kind of like flow from the front room.
Yeah.
So then coming into here,
I think that works.
this is going to be my bedroom.
What do you reckon the bedroom is?
Gonna put that bedroom in that corner there. Because
This the window?
yeah, that's the window.
Wait, is this the whole window?
Yeah.
You go for massive windows.
Yeah, I went for big windows because, again, what I realized, the bigger the window is, the more of you retain more height because of how it sits.
Yeah, true.
So it sits from the top. So all of this head height room,
It's actual.
yeah, is actual head height. So I just went for the biggest size windows, and I went for top hang Velux windows.
Oh, expensive ones.
Yeah, I went for the expensive one, just so that when they lift it up,
You've got all of that space.
you've got all that head height.
Yeah, they are nice. They are nice.
So that's what I decided to go for. And again, good size space.
One thing I didn't think about was like a shutter.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you buy that with the
You
villas?
can get it after.
Really?
But I didn't think about it until
Yeah.
my tenants moved in.
And then they were like,
said,
how much are they? I don't
they
think
weren't bad. They weren't bad. I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
Because they have them ready made for the sizes. Because you know they only do the windows in the Velux in certain
Yeah,
sizes.
yeah.
They'll do it to match it.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Okay.
find the link. I'll send it.
That's not too bad. And then obviously I've got a lot of storage space there.
Yeah, this is It's a big bedroom.
Yeah, so got,
Enough usable space, yeah.
and then, so here's the corridor, and what I did is I like created this slight return here, because then if you come through here, this is my open plan kitchen living room area.
Okay.
So what's happening here is I have, as you can see, a slight return here for the kitchen. If you look here,
Are you on in this bit?
yeah. So it will look like this.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it will go an L shape there, and it will come all the way here to two and a half, right? So the kitchen ends here, goes up there into this corner, and then I put my sofa, sit in my sofa from here,
Let's do it.
and then I've got my skylight on top of it, and then I've got my TV up there, and then I've got like all of this is living space.
So what are you worried about?
See, I like to hear that. That's what I want to hear.
Like all the proportions are there.
Yeah.
All the proportions are there. Like your living area is actually like a decent size.
Yeah.
The kitchen is a compromise.
Yeah, the kitchen's the biggest compromise. But then again, if you think about the end user, one person, like...
What? So how many units wide is it? 1, 2.
To be fair,
It's like 3 and a bit. So it's like 2 meters of kitchen.
yeah, 2.5. No, to be fair, it's 3 meters of kitchen.
You could put the sofa on that side, and even you've got flexibility. They got room.
Yeah,
They got room to work around to it.
yeah, they've actually got...
Because
Yeah.
you can put the sofa either there, or
Yeah.
you can have it there, and like the TV sort of unit there.
Yeah,
I think I would be comfortable living here.
yeah. To be fair, when I was looking, I was like, it is decent living space, but you've given me more
All of the areas, or I mean,
confidence.
the living area is where the highest ceiling
Yeah,
is,
exactly.
which is where you need it the most.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I don't think it feels.
With the natural skylight here, it'll give it more light, it'll feel bigger as well.
That's true. We've got massive windows here. Jeez,
Yeah.
I've never thought to get windows that big.
Do you know what it is? I was just thinking about, my main thing was, I don't want this to look small, so the more natural light that
Yeah,
you
bigger-
bring
the
into
bigger
it,
it
the
feels,
bigger
yeah.
it'll feel.
Yeah.
So yeah, as you can see, everywhere is just, I've gone for the larger size windows. Okay, as you guys can see, so much is happening, so much is going on. Road to 40K. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.